cursing. They responded. Now you're home. Why aren't you in the house?
We were leaving to go to my house.
You were leaving to go to your house, and how were you going to get there?
Sherry's car.
But you weren't in the car. You were walking.
Yes. They had took a quick left.
Listen to what I'm saying to you. If I believe you, you had just been to the store, you came home, you parked your car. What did you park the car for?
We had to quickly run into her house.
For what?
I had to get clothes.
For what? Did you get the clothes?
Yes.
And then you came out and you put the clothes in the car.
Yes.
And then you left the car and you started to walk up the street. That's according to you, if I believe you.
Yes.
For what?
Because we seen them coming down.
So why don't you get in the car and leave? You would have had an unpleasant confrontation with them. Now you got your clothes, you got the car, get in the car, and go to your house. What was your intention when you went up there to meet them after this unpleasant confrontation that you had?
To ask him to leave.
Keep going. You understand where we're going?
I do, but...
Good. You have to understand something. I know all about teenage girls and teenage boys.
If I may interject,
you have
Your
teenage
Honor.
girls?
I do.
And you know that they're maniacal?
I do.
You know that they lie?
I do.
You know that they're instigators?
I do.
And you know that all they care about is dirt?
I do.
Okay. They're not the same kind of maniacal. Keep going.
All right, so as they met us at the intersection, she started cursing at me about the golf ball.
Who did?
Alexander. Sherry was sitting there. She wasn't really in the confrontation. She kind of just there because Alex came up to me. And at that time, I'm still with my three friends, and we're all sitting there just kind of swearing back and forth, you know what I mean? And then Alex spits in my face.
Which one is Alex? The tall blonde one? That
Yes.
would be... Thank you very much. Spit in your face. Go ahead.
And then she spit in my face, wiped it off, we went back and forth still. Then she started swinging at me. I started back shuffling, like running backwards, so she couldn't hit me in my face. And that's when we proceeded up Alphonse to the other side of Dandy. That's when I kind of turned my head because my friend Sean had followed me up that way. And she swung, she hit my hat off my head, which fell on the ground. And then she said, "Ooh, how's it feel to get hit by a girl?" And at that time, I was just staring at her with anger. You know what I mean? I was angry, you know what I mean? And I was just looking at her, and that's when Sean came from behind me and picked me up and moved me away from the confrontation. And at that time, that's when I saw Donna Loring start rushing up the street like she was going to settle things. And Sherry's still sitting back. Really, Sherry wasn't really in the confrontation as much.
See that? He didn't put you there, right?
Right.
You know why he didn't put you there?
Right.
Why do you think he didn't put you there, Sherry?
Because I wasn't in it.
Because you weren't doing anything. Because if he told me you were doing anything, that would be a lie, right?
Right.
Go ahead.
All right, so Alex got to the intersection before me to meet up with Donna Loring and Sherry. That's when me and Sean started walking back towards that way, and we were still in a little confrontation. Dawn is yelling out how she's going to ruin my life, call the police, cursing at me, and Sherry's holding her back. Like, she's keeping her from coming at me and trying to hit me. And I was sitting there, you know, still talking trash to her, because if she came at me like a normal adult...
She didn't see what was going on. Who called the police?
I did.
For what?
Because what possessed me to go outside in the first place was